Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at GameFromScratch, and today I've got some pretty major announcement for Blender, especially if you're using Blender to create anime. By the way, this video is brought to you by Camtasia, created in Camtasia. I will explain why I choose Camtasia later on in this video. But first, what you're seeing here, this is a clip of Demon Slayer Cats 2. It's created by a company called DillonGoo Studios, and they're very key to today's announcement. I actually covered them in the past to a certain degree, and we're going to go through a bit of a recap. But now what you're seeing is a little bit more of their portfolio. Everything you're seeing here, this is created inside of Blender. Now, one of the problems is Blender and pretty much all 3D software out there, the renders are actually designed around recreating reality. They try to get that photorealistic render results instead of what you want with anime, which is your non-photorealistic rendering. But the thing is, there's been more and more of a return to this art style. I don't know if Spider-Man, the new like Into the Spider-Verse, etc., has really kind of led to this resurgence in this rendered look, but people are looking more and more to tools like Blender to do this. And again, DillonGoo Studios actually creates technology specifically for this. So they have their tech stack that they call Goo Engine, and they've got other things as well. But the Goo Engine is basically what they use to render all of their work. So what you've seen up to now, to this point in this video, was created using Goo Engine. Now, Goo Engine is actually a custom fork of Blender. So custom build of Blender is made specifically for our team's needs, specialized in making 3D anime in Blender, and we have made our own custom build available for others to do the same. So if you want to go ahead and check out Goo Engine, you can. I actually did a video on it in the past. It is a very interesting project for sure, because basically what they've done is they've added a lot of the rendering tech needed to recreate the anime art style. They've got some things for doing, you know, the silhouettes or the hard lines that you need to do, and a couple other tools in here as well. But in order to implement this, they actually had to fork Blender. So if you want to do Blender with anime, using Goo Studio technology, Goo Engine, I guess, technology, you need to use their own custom fork. And there's where today's announcements come in. So they've made this major announcement. I'm going to start from their video because they explain it very succinctly at the 1 minute 57 mark.
We are officially joining the Blender development team in building stylized rendering directly into Blender. That's right, Blender will finally have native support for NPR and stylized rendering. We're gonna have a lot of cool things to talk about. Soon you guys will have tools specifically designed for NPR. With these tools that we're building into Blender, I honestly believe we're going to see a renaissance in stylized filmmaking. Now, the amazing team at Blender has always been aware of the importance of
So that is the announcement. The Goo Engine technology is actually going to be incorporated directly into the main branch of Blender itself. You saw it there, drop down for NPR, and they're going to be moving their tech in, and they're basically being partially funded by Blender to do this. So they're sort of joining the Blender team, incorporating their code in, leading this project. So a little bit more details here. This is a big moment we've been waiting for. The last few years of working on Goo Engine have been leading to this moment where we can finally integrate the NPR features we've been researching into Blender Official. We'll be contributing to the development and design ourselves and guiding the direction of NPR in Blender. So non-photorealistic rendering is going to be native to Blender. You will not need to have Goo Engine anymore. Now, it's going to take a bit of time. Like, we're looking at 2025, late 2025, before we probably start seeing results here. And in the meantime, they are going to continue updating Goo Engine. So if you're working on it now, it's going to get new features, and those features will ultimately make it over to the main branch of Blender. So what this ultimately means is that Blender itself is going to get much better at creating anime style works. On top of that, they're also announcing an open movie. Now, you know there's a bunch of open movies by the Blender studio. This is basically to dog food their own project. Well, this open movie is going to be about dog fooding the new NPR engine development. So they're producing a short movie to test out the build. All the movie assets will be released to their patrons. That is the Goo Studios patrons. Note, characters in the image is not related to the open movie, so this isn't it. It's going to start in production in 2025. But you can see some of the other things that they've done. They've also released a number of their assets to their own patrons as well. And then we go to the FAQ side of things. When will the NPR branch officially be integrated? Probably in a year or two. So this is not going to be immediate, but again, this is one of those things you'll be able to get the alpha, the beta, or special builds of it, probably starting, I'd say, early, mid 2025. If you did not know about the Blender builds section, that is available. There's actually a site out there called builder.blender.org. This is where you can get alphas and release candidates and all of that stuff, but also they have branches. And you're going to notice something. If I hop over to branch now, right here, boom, you will see there is a Blender 4.4 NPR, or non-photorealistic prototype, already out there. So this is one of those things you're going to be able to play around with very, very early on. Now you're going to notice this is for Windows only x64 architecture at this point in time, because again, this is literally just announced. But as you can see, it is as of the 13th. So today I'm recording this on the 16th. So there's already, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm an idiot. It's available for multiple platforms. This is just the Windows category. Anyways, you can see already, if you come down here to branches, you could generally find developmental branches like this one really early on. So eventually it will go from here over into alpha, beta, release candidate kind of categories. But even already now, you can see the prototype of it right there. And it shouldn't be too long, because quite frankly, Goo Engine has been in existence for quite a while at this point in time. So they're incorporating their technology over. And again, they are going to keep updating Goo Engine. So they actually have some updates out the day of the announcement. And then even after the NPR branch gets integrated into Blender, we will likely still be adding our own custom quality of life tools and features to a custom Goo branch for our own internal studios that we will be releasing here. So a lot of this technology is going to be in the main branch, but they're going to still have their own fork that has their own special internal studio stuff, not stool stuff, internal studio stuff already integrated. So, but the core of their technology is going to be made into Blender going forward. So Blender is getting NPR rendering, and the team leading it is basically DillonGoo. So Goo Engine Studios here. And again, they have a really solid track record, have made some really cool things. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out, but I've got a lot of faith in it. I think that this has a heck of a lot of potential. And I don't know if you've ever checked out Goo Engine stuff in the past. One of the biggest problems was it was hard to get up and going, and now that's kind of gone away because, quite frankly, it's going to be part of the core. So this video has been brought to you by and created in Camtasia. Now, Camtasia is a tool I chose when I first started this channel, and I have never regretted. It started off as something to make tutorials, and quite frankly, there is no better software out there for doing tutorials, in my humble opinion, but also just for capturing video. It is the fastest video editor I have ever found. What would take me hours in another tool take me mere minutes in Camtasia. So it's how I am able to make as many videos as I do and keep my workflow up. If you want to go ahead and check out Camtasia, there is a full functioning trial available. Use the code GameFromScratch at checkout and you will save 15% off. So special thanks to TechSmith for sponsoring this video. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the video. We've got anime NPR rendering from Goo Studios coming and being integrated directly into Blender. Nice development for anime creators. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.